Welcome to the King of the Hill YouTube channel. I will be back in just one moment to commentate, but here are your finalists for tonight.
I don't want to do this no practice. I was home for 9 hours today before I came here and didn't eat pizza. Right up to 7. I was just calling days for that. Oh, whoa. It's a whole. So I picked this pair. You can trip the fork anytime you want. You just gotta ask. Save it to 5? Well, save it to 5? No, they have to carry that. I beg for it. That's the good way. You do it if you want to.
My name's Josh Moore. I'm the tournament director here. Thanks all for tuning in. Today we've got our King of the Hill match here, or sorry, not King of the Hill finals here at Bowlero Mesa. This is Mike Hardesty on lane 16 coming off there with a nice triple to start. In fact, everyone is pretty much perfect except for one shot, so not much to commentate on. Just a lot of strengths. There's Jeremy on the left-hand lane, and goes 10 back. He was your high seed coming into this match, so he chose to have this match on this pair. Big advantage there. We had a total of 25 entries today, and it took plus 23 to make the first cut. Matt Sweet there on the right-hand lane. Off his hand looks pretty good, and 10 back. Got Jeremy McElliott here on the left-hand lane. First time bowling this event, and look at him making the finals. Said he's been bowling pretty good recently and decided to give this a whirl. And of course I jinxed him there, leaves a flat 10. And nice cover without 10 pin. All of these guys are really good at striking when they need to, especially on something like a burn house shot like we have here, where you have something you can throw to. They're all going to excel. That is, I would say that is pretty much in each one of their A games, if not B game for sure though. Asking that one to hook and doesn't climb up the hill. He's a 2-4. Early lead, and I mean slight because all their max scores are still relatively close within each other, at least the hook. Oh, and there's a 7th in there. See, when you get the ball in the middle part of the lane, it kind of hits that oil and doesn't really want to come off the spot very well. But at the same time, if you get it to the friction a little too early, it will bite on you. There in trips of 4, I believe, yeah. Somehow gets all 10 to fall. Jeremy at the 7 pin. 7 pin annihilated. Want to thank everyone who came out today to support our event. This week we've actually had the most entries at both locations, so hoping that people are starting to get the word out and starting to enjoy these events. Hope to just increase the numbers as the season goes forward. Also want to thank Bowlero Mesa for letting us have the bowling alley this late at night. Really helps. Appreciate it. It's always, even though it's a weekday, it is kind of fun to run a little mini kind of tournament. It's currently 11:10, so a little later than close, and they're super helpful in allowing us to stay a little later than posted or scheduled. So you got the 2 pin. 2 pin annihilated as well.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah. Is there a door?
Well, it's sealed, but there is. I mean, yeah. I'll just check on it. Yeah, like I've been back there. I don't remember.
The guys back here debating on what defines a door. And the topics you talk about at King of the Hill at a late Thursday night. Just over halfway through this match, things still haven't really, no one's really separated themselves, I would say. Everyone's still got a chance at this. Even though there's 3 1/4 frame left, it's still really anyone's game. Jeremy can basically pull ahead with the lead if he can strike here. It'll be 1 back of the lead, but essentially it'll be those 2 players up in front leading the pack. Oh, ball snaps, goes to the face, and again, his last time on that lane, got it in the puddle and it didn't hook, and all of a sudden that lane just overhooks. So, fortunately, that's the definition of a cliff. Sometimes it works in your favor, and sometimes you get 6. So, let's see if we can apply some pressure and put a strike up in the 8th. All looks good. 10 back. Too early on that one as well, overhooks. But right now we've got Jeremy McElliott there, letter C, taking the lead really in this match. Sam looks good. 10 back there from Mike Hardesty. Jeremy covers the spare. All of these players are in bonus bucks, so all are getting cashed for today's placement, as well as the top 2 in bonus bucks. Our payout today, we are paying out $120 on top, plus an additional 100 for bonus, 75 per second, and then 80 per second in bonus. So essentially, first place is going to take home 220, second's going to take home 155, and then 60 and 55 for third and fourth. Let's see if Jeremy can get one more to really lock this match up. And yes, sir, he does. Shot there from McElliott. The winner of this match will play the reigning King of the Hill, which is actually myself, on 13-14. That'll be posted in a separate video as well. Are always so interesting because even though, like, for instance, Jeremy's pretty much locked, like, well, not guaranteed, he still needs to show up, but, you know, first and second are kind of figured out by now, but there's always still pay that varies between even second and third or third and fourth, so it's, even though you may not be first, you still don't necessarily want to be last. There are also still points that can be earned, which will determine the points race at the end of the season. It gives you some extra little prizes into the grand finale event, all that good stuff. So this one would pretty much seal it up. Strike here. Ooh, and 10 things, and now his max score is 247. So Matt needs a double to win. Strike, knight, spare would be a tie if Jeremy were to go spare strike. So he needs, oh, he needed that one, and he gets it. That one at least gives him a chance. Must meet spare for Jeremy, covers it. And basically this is the situation. If we strike here, he wins. Anything less, there could be a tie, or it could be a win for Jeremy. He likes it. 10 back, and that is going to be a dub for Matt Sweet. Final score there, 255 for Zwede and 244 for Jeremy. That is going to wrap up third place. Oh, actually, not necessarily. Still needs to pick up. Let's see what Jeremy does. Wraps a 10-minute. Yeah, that'll wrap up third place for Mike Hardesty and fourth for Jeremy Idaho.
Alright, where do we go?
13 and 14.